What is up, G family? It's the lovely Tiana G, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be about elevator pitches and perfecting your resume to get the job that you want. I'm kind of liking these better yourself videos and kind of like getting the life you want type of videos. So if you like these, let me know, because I do like helping people, giving them tips and tricks and all the hacks I use in my everyday life to better myself. So let me know if you like this in the comment section below, and we'll keep coming with videos like this, and I'll get Jeremy in on these videos too. But yeah, so we're going to be going over elevator pitches. I just recently found out what an elevator pitch is. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a sales pitch. You're selling yourself to get the job you want or an intern that you want, or telling somebody about your company and what you have to offer. So I think they're very beneficial. So if you don't have one, definitely get you one for whenever you go to like a career fair, or you never know, you may be in an elevator with somebody and you want to tell them everything about yourself so you can, pitch yourself in one of their companies. So definitely get you an elevator pitch so that you won't have to be thinking of what sets you apart. Why should they remember you? It's very beneficial. So what exactly is in an elevator pitch? In an elevator pitch, you have about 30 seconds, however long it takes from when you're in an elevator to get from one floor to another. That's as long as you got. So don't make it long and drawn out. They don't need to know your whole story, that you're from Milwaukee and that you done overcame your statistics and all of that. Tell them who you are in less than 30 seconds. Who are you? What's your name? What do you do? Are you pitching your business, or are you pitching that you need a job or an intern? What do you do right now? What are you doing that leads you into the position that you're looking for, like intern or job or whatever? What makes you unique? What sets you apart from other candidates? What makes you stand out? Do you have other skills? Are you more savvy, like tech savvy? Are you, what sets you apart from other candidates? What's going to make you stand out once you're done telling them everything about you? What they're going to walk away with. So what are going to be the takeaways that they're going to remember about you? And at the end, the fourth step is just telling them your goal. Like, what's the goal of you even pitching yourself? What do you want out of this at the end? You want a job, or an intern, or you want them to become a customer of your business, something like that. So yeah, so I wrote down my elevator pitch, and I'm gonna go for there. My name, Tyana G. What do you do? I am an undergraduate student. What sets you apart? What makes you unique? I am goal-oriented. I possess intellectual curiosity. And what's your goal at the end of this? What do you want from this person that you're telling everything to? I want an intern. So I am interested in an intern at your company. You can say the name of the company, but I'm just going to be real generic right now. I'm interested in an intern at your company to gain knowledge on achieving operational excellence. So make it sound good, girl. So yeah, so I'm gonna you want to go over this a couple times, rehearse it a bit, but when you're saying this to somebody, don't make it sound rehearsed. So my name is Tyana G. I'm an undergraduate student studying supply chain management at Tennessee State University. I am very goal-oriented. I possess intellectual curiosity, and I am interested in an internship at your company to gain knowledge about operational excellence. So that's my elevator pitch. So keep it as short and simple, and, make it sound good. Give them something to take away from it, Just remember, in your elevator pitch, you need to have about 4 basic components. Who you are, what do you do, what makes you unique, what do you want at the end of it, what's the goal, why are you telling them everything about you? Basically getting to the nitty-gritty and telling them that you want a job. My elevator pitch I actually used at the job fair. It worked really good because it's at job fairs. Well, I'm not really socially awkward all the time, but at the job fair, it can be kind of awkward, like just coming up to somebody and telling them you want a job. So instead of me trying to figure out what to say or asking like, "Whoa, what is this about?" or "What is your company about?" I kind of, came with the icebreaker and told them who I was and what I was looking for. And then from there, they told me if they were able to help me or not, or tell me if they had any interns and everything. And I was so surprised. Like, when I went up to everybody and I did my elevator pitch, I didn't care what booth I went to. I went to Lil Debbie and did my elevator pitch. It doesn't hurt to practice it. So everybody said they really liked me. So I was like, okay. Like it wasn't weird, but it was just very surprising because just off me saying that and giving my resume to people just to look over it, just to give me any tips or anything, everybody said they really liked me, even if I wasn't really interested in that company. So that was very surprising and, you know, kind of boosted my confidence a bit. But yeah, so I used this elevator pitch at our recent job fair, career fair, looking for interns, and it went very well. Another tip, when you're going to like job fairs and all, I know I went to like every single booth at the job fair, and I know that I was only there for like one. So I was like, I kind of went to the main one that I wanted to go to last, which it didn't hurt me at all from doing that, but I kind of wouldn't recommend it. So I recommend like going to a few before, you know, just to get, you know, get warmed up with your elevator pitch and all, but then go to the main place that you're there for, because they could have left early or anything. And I think about it now, like, dang, that was stupid for me to save the best for last, but it worked out in my favor. So use your elevator pitch with anybody who, you know, you're looking for a position with. If you're wanting to sell your business, if you sell hair, create you an elevator pitch. It does not hurt to have one. You know, just, you never know who you may bump into in the elevator that has some leverage or in the field that you want to be in. And you want to tell them, you want to come to them on a professional level and tell them who you are and what you want and how they can be beneficial to you at that very moment. So definitely get you an elevator pitch. It does not hurt to have one. Another thing at the job fair, because this is the main place I use this elevator pitch, my resume stood out to a lot of people. So I did have a lot of the companies look at my resume, just look it over and tell me if there's anything that, you know, I can change or anything to make me stand out, because that's what they're there for. They're recruiters. So use them to the best of your abilities. What else are you going to come around a bunch of recruiters and people in HR who know exactly what they're looking for their company? So I got a lot of good feedback from my resume, and I was so shocked because, like, I had just edited it to make it sound more geared towards supply chain, which is the field that I'm studying right now. And a lot of companies loved it. Like, one company I gave it to, just that, you know, I just was passing the booth, and I'm not rude. If somebody's there looking at me or I'm walking past somebody, I speak. So I end up talking to some companies, some people at this company, and the lady was like, I really like you. Like, you're different. I was like, okay, because a lot of people have been telling me, like, I really like you. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I look cute today. I don't know. But yeah, everybody was like, I really like you. And so I just gave her my resume just to look it over. I wasn't even interested in the company at all. I wasn't looking for a job there, nothing. It just didn't cross my mind. I just was, you know, being polite and talking and chopping it up. And turns out later on, I ended up getting a call for a job I did not apply for. I never said I was interested paying that money though. But yeah, I ended up getting a call from a job, and they were like, yeah, we want to interview you. And I was kind of thrown off because I was like, I didn't apply for this, but you know, I sure went. So you never know. Just get your resume out there and update it and speak to people, because you never know who's connected to who and who may be a blessing in your life. And another thing on getting your resume together, I use a great site called JobScan. I just heard about it. My teacher recommended it. And in college, I love those teachers who be, you know, giving you them tips that you actually need to use in your everyday life, like the real. So one of my teachers recommended a site called JobScan. And basically, it's a site where it matches your resume. It doesn't match your resume with jobs, but you put in the job description that you're looking to apply for, and then you put in your current resume, and it basically tells you how much of a match you are. Because a lot of the companies, when you apply for a job, they use a database that analyzes and compares like your cover letter and resume to their job description. And if you fall short of whatever data or matching making that their system uses, you fall short of that, you don't get the call back or you don't get selected for that position. So basically what JobScan does is it gives you different words to use in your resume to make you stand out, to make your resume like pop, so that when you upload it to that company's system, you're selected and you're called back for that interview that you want. So I think that is very beneficial. And before I went to the job fair, I did use that site, and I did use a lot of their terms, you know, for the jobs that I was interested in to make me stand out. Even if I didn't apply for the job, I just put in different like job descriptions that I was interested in doing and everything, and it, you know, brought up different words like use more, so supply chain, use more like operational excellence as one, more like logistics and transportation, just different words you can put in your resume to make your resume stand out from all the other applicants that they get. So very beneficial. Use that site. When you go on the site, you'll type in, you know, jobscan.com. It'll pull up and you'll put in the job description that, you know, that you're interested in applying for. You'll also upload your resume on the other side, and then you'll click, you know, analyze, and it'll tell you a percentage of how much your resume matches that job, and then you can, you know, correct it from there. And also another very important thing that I learned this semester in college at my Student Success Center. This is basically where, you know, we talk about jobs and interns and everything. I learned to keep a running resume, which didn't sound, you know, very important to me, but I think it's very important that everyone should keep a running resume. Basically what it is, it's just keeping a list of all the jobs that you worked and all the different advancements that you had in your job. I think that's important because when you're trying to make your current job or past job sound really good, you have to think about all the stuff that you actually did. Like, for one, like I worked for TSA, and on my resume I didn't have that, oh, I traveled for them. I ran tests on other airports. In a short amount of time, I did a lot of stuff while I was there. So I ran tests at other airports while I was there. I was a decoy. I tested with the dogs. I tested if the dogs were tested their alert level, like all of that. So keep a running resume on all the things that you do, because your resume should not be the same for every job that you apply for. You should always, you know, edit it to make it, you know, according to that job, you know. So keep a running resume of all the stuff that you've done in your jobs, so that when it's time to apply for a job that you want, that's, you know, geared towards something you want, you know what to put in it. You don't have to put every single job you work, because a lot of us have worked in many jobs. So I think that's very important. Perfect your resume with JobScan. Keep a running resume so, you know, you can keep up with what you've actually done in all the positions that you worked. Another very beneficial thing that my teacher mentioned was a site called Coursera, where you could take a lot of different courses, which you can get like certificates and everything. And I think that's good too, something you can add to your resume. I feel like I'm all over the place, but yeah, you can take Coursera. Plenty of courses on there. I haven't taken any yet, but I'm very interested in it, and it's in the back of my mind. I'm going to do it eventually, but I think I'm going to take more like advancement courses on like Excel spreadsheets and like Microsoft Word and all of that, because of the field that I'm studying. I think that that's very important, because what people fail to understand my age is that we have technology advanced over like, not our elders. How do you say that in a nice way? I don't know, we're more tech savvy, so I think that we can really use that, you know, to make ourselves more unique and stand apart from a lot of other candidates and make ourselves very beneficial in the business. So that's something I want to work on myself, is getting more, you know, advanced stuff, advanced knowledge on like Excel. Another thing that made me stand apart on my resume that a lot of the people said they really liked, or I got a lot of questions on, was my study abroad experience. I'm telling you, if you ever have the opportunity to go out of the country, to study abroad, whatever, do it. by all means, it is possible. Like, this is a side note, but I just gotta share this. So I didn't think that, you know, I was gonna be able to do it. I know I'm driven. Like, no, like, you can't tell me no. Like, if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it. You can't tell me no. So I applied and whatever. It wasn't very expensive, but for me at the time, you know, I have a job, a little job, I'm paying rent, I have bills. It just seemed very impossible at the time. And then I didn't qualify for the scholarship, girl. So I had to get my life together. But I wanted to go to South Africa so bad. Like, it just felt like it was my purpose at the time. Like, long story short, I applied. I was like, it does not hurt to do it. It's not gonna hurt me any. All I do, I'm gonna pay to do an application, whatever. But if it gives me a chance of going, it's worth the risk, you know. So I didn't get the scholarship. I didn't know how I was going to come in with the money or whatever. Long story short, at the last minute, I qualified for the scholarship and I was able to go. And I put that on my resume. That's like the first thing on my resume underneath my education and everything. And it stands out. So, you know, definitely something to put on your resume. It's like a conversation starter because people get interested. Like, oh, you went here. Let's talk about that. What did you do? And, you know, find a way to format to put into your resume so it seems like it was an experience that, you know, changed you. And put it in your resume to make it seem like it meshes with everything else that's on your resume. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I'm going on and on. But yes, get you an elevator pitch. It is very beneficial. You never know who you may be sitting next to who has a key to a very important job that you want or anything. So get you an elevator pitch. It's very simple. You're just telling somebody who you are, what makes you unique, and how you can be beneficial to them. Get you an elevator pitch. Use JobScan to better your resume. Make the resume that, you know, can get you the job that you want. And if you're interested in taking additional courses or learning more or making yourself stand out from the rest, definitely get on Coursera and take some courses. There's so many courses you can take. There's courses in like Spanish and communication. It's hundreds, thousands of classes on there. So definitely get into bettering yourself and get in the life that you want. But that's it for me, folks. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments in the comment section below if you like videos like this or anything else you'd like to see. Or if you have any tips and tricks for me, I am open for it. So, hope you like this video. Peace.